Who defends US forces when Iran strikes this time? Especially if America needs NATO backup in a fast-moving escalation. Is America's top European ally truly unprepared for an Iran crisis or unprepared for full-scale conflict? Is Britain's military meltdown being exposed just as Iran aims missiles at US forces? So is NATO prepared for a wider war? And where does Britain really stand if its own leaders say air defenses and munition stocks are dangerously low? America's key European ally appears to be significantly unprepared for any escalation involving the Middle East or other global hotspots. A fresh report has emerged claiming the United Kingdom is now staring at a massive crisis within its military capabilities and readiness. A 2026 Global Firepower report claimed England may not be able to defend itself without substantial external support in a major conflict. 145 nations were analysed for defence capabilities, and the UK ranked at just 8th position globally. The report also claimed the top 5 militaries belong to the United States, Russia, China, India, and South Korea. The United Kingdom reportedly stands behind Japan and France in terms of overall defense capabilities and military strength. The main concerns for the United Kingdom are inadequate arms stockpiles and significantly reduced military manpower, according to reports. Speculation is also rife over whether the UK can defend itself against adversaries without relying heavily on US support. The concerns were relayed by a top-ranking UK military official in an interview with Hindustan Times. General Sir Nick Carter, who once served as Chief of Defence Staff, claimed UK forces are now hollow and underprepared. The British defence official also alleged the UK currently has only 10,000 combat troops ready for deployment. Nick Carter also rang alarm bells over the United Kingdom's dwindling air defences and missile protection capabilities. United Kingdom's former Chief of Defence Staff said, and I quote, "I doubt our army now could field more than 10,000 combat troops. Our navy can deploy only 10 combat warships. The RAF has only 9 combat air squadrons, around 140 aircraft, which is roughly a tenth of what we had during the Cold War. And we have perilously low quantities of missiles and munitions. As an island nation, we are extraordinarily vulnerable. We import around 40% of our food, 45% of our energy, much of it through undersea pipelines, and around 90% of our data comes through undersea cables. The cyber threat to our national infrastructure is always growing. We have almost no ability to protect ourselves from ballistic missiles, and our air defenses are no match for what we have seen playing out in Ukraine." End quote. Adding to UK woes, the current Chief of Defence Staff has reportedly warned of widespread underpreparedness for conflict. Air Chief Marshal Sir Richard Knighton reportedly said the UK has no comprehensive war plan in place for defence. Knighton has also been actively lobbying for Prime Minister Keir Starmer to increase GDP spending on defence significantly. In a bid to get ready for potential war, reports claimed England is now modernising its outdated war plans. According to Hindustan Times, the UK will release a modern version of the government war book to prepare for invasions. However, despite NATO rules requiring such plans, there is no confirmation that the Starmer government has drawn up new war plans. British youth are also reportedly hesitant to serve in any fresh war, according to a survey conducted by YouGov. Critics of UK defence policy said the Starmer government is overconfident in the US as its primary security provider. Reports of UK defence setbacks come amid looming war threats between the United States and Iran in the Middle East. However, the US military has been plagued by its own problems in both the sea and air domains. American troops have been receiving radar-less F-35 jets since June 2025, according to multiple reports. In another major setback, the US faced its first casualty in the Caribbean operation codenamed Southern Spear. A 21-year-old Marine fell overboard from the USS Iwo Jima and was declared dead after a 3-day search operation. Separately, a US Navy warship collided with a supply vessel during a refueling operation on February 11. Meanwhile, the Dutch Defense Secretary claimed US F-35 jets can be hacked as easily as jailbreaking an iPhone.